Alright guys, welcome to another episode. Today is Memorial Day itself. We've had 3 days off, but we've never once had a chance to fish until today. And it's probably honestly not going to be very good, but we're going anyway. We have encountered tornadoes, thunderstorm after thunderstorm, just non-stop horrible weather, inches of rain, no electricity. You name it, it's happened. Down trees. It's been a very horrible weekend. Wanted to do limb lines, but we are settling. There's nowhere to go. Everything is blown out except for this one spot. So we're going to fish for spawning red ears. We've already tried once here about 2 weeks ago and it was a complete failure. It was also the day after a rain. Today is the day after a rain. But there wasn't many options on where we could go. So we are going to try for red ears. Also guys, I have a brand new rod and reel with me that I just bought. It's been sitting in the house for 3 weeks and I've never used it. I really didn't want to use it for this situation, but I just couldn't resist the urge. It is an Okuma ITX 3000 carbon reel with a Denali Attacks medium action 7'1" rod. The entire setup is 13 ounces. Very, very light. I got it spooled with 6-pound Mr. Crappie. This is going to be my rod that I use for light crankbaits like Bandit 200s and flicker shads and paddle tails mainly, but I just had to get it out here today and give it a try. Yep, there you go, first fish. All right guys, finally, after a whole hour of nothing. I think it's a bluegill. Red ear. They are back here. Really? So they're real shallow. Is that why we're not catching them back where we normally do? See, we've never fished here during the spawn. You reeled it up far enough, didn't you?
Swallowed the hook.
No, it didn't. I don't want that. I'm gonna get a picture of you in a minute. With a bobber or no bobber? No bobber.
I got bobber.
Oh, you did have a bobber. All right, guys, first red ear of the day. Not a bad one. A little smaller than average in here, but it's still half decent. And I did have a bite. How deep is your bobber? Oh, no bobber. Started to kind of figure out a pattern, but not completely. But we learned they are right next to the weed line. And I mean right next to it. 3 to 4 foot of water is all they're in. Even though it's a clear lake, typically, that's where they're at. Oh my! I think I may have a bass. What in the hell do I got? Look at that! Just going completely sideways. This is either a catfish or bass or... Oh my. No, I think it's a red ear. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Boy, they fight for how big they are. My gosh. Guys, I would have swore this is a 2-pound bass. Well, I guess that weed is not going to come off. Man, he is not giving up. Oh, he swallowed the hook. And I mean bad. That's an 11-inch red ear though, isn't it? It's this, you got to use this size. That wind is blowing around your worm and that's why you're not catching it. That's why you're not getting bites. You got to have that weight to pin it to the bottom. That's 11 inch, at least 10 and a half. Oh man, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. It's because it's got the orange ear flaps and it has not dropped its eggs yet. They are still not drop their eggs. That's a chunk. Look at that belly, guys. Still holding her eggs. It's a nice red ear. Get it as big as you can without cutting it off. There we go. Down. No, I meant me down, not you. Showing up good. That's, man, did you see how hard he fought that belly? It's about to explode. God. That's, guys, this thing is only 10.5, 11 inches, but it weighs well over a pound because she's so bloated. God. What a hoss. We figured out why we weren't catching these fish, guys. You got to use a bigger split shot. The wind blows your line around, and if you're not using a heavy split shot, it moves that line and it prevents you from getting bit. And that's what it was. I got my hook back, but it's bent. Look at that. Completely bent. Oh man, not a bad one either, I don't think. It feels pretty big. I think it may be a bluegill though. Yeah. Come on, can I have one fish that don't swallow the hook? God, it's annoying. All right, guys, male bluegill. Oh, I got the sun behind me. There we go. As soon as it, you know what I did when it hit the water? I pulled it like this, sideways. That way I knew something would see it like that. I think this is a red ear by how long it's fighting. Now this one shouldn't have swallowed the hook because I got him right away. I seen my line. No, it's a bluegill. And it didn't swallow the hook because I pulled right away, see? When he was, wow, look at that belly. That's a big female. That is a spawning female bluegill. Wow. Holy cow, that's one of the biggest bluegill I've caught out of here. Out of this lake. Seriously. Especially a female. That has to, yeah, that's the biggest female I've ever caught out of here. Without a doubt. Not bad for a female bluegill, guys. Full of eggs. Haven't dropped them yet. These fish are still pre-spawn. But it's awesome because they fight like beasts because they're so big and heavy. These are hard to hold up. Really hard to hold up. That's big for a female bluegill, guys. Very big for female anyway. Beast. like I said, I want to try further out. I tried there and I did the pooling thing. Problem is they're not red ears though. They're bluegill. I mean, it's better than not catching fish though, right? They're all big bluegill. That's another really big bluegill. Man, what a hoss. The sun's behind me and I can't film myself. I have to turn around just to do it. Guys, another nice female bluegill. These are nice. We're not getting the target species really, which is red ear, but we did catch two. We each caught one red ear, but it's a way higher percentage of bluegill for some reason. They're spawning where we don't know, I guess. They may have been. It feels decent. I think it's a damn bluegill again though, yep. Hey, that's a nice bluegill, look at that. Finally a male, a big old bull male. Holy cow, man. Whew. He's 9.5, 10 inches. Easily. Wowzers. And he's definitely been caught before. Can you... The problem is the sun, well, it's kind of over there on the side of us, I guess. He won't, he keeps wiggling. Let me wash my hand a second. It's showing up right. Nice male bluegill, guys.
Okay.
I got one, I got one, I got one. Don't move, don't move. He's probably gonna swallow the hook. See, he quit pulling. Oh, he got off. No, he's on there. He definitely swallowed it then. Still the wrong damn kind. It's too bad there ain't warmouth or something else. I don't mind these, but it sucks when you're going after something else. Oh, imagine that. Oh my God, what the hell do you got? It's a red ear. Holy smokes, that's a giant. That's a trophy for in here. Good Lord, what's the deal with your... Look how fat it is. Don't, oh my God. That's gotta be the thickest one we've ever gotten out of here. It messed my pole up when you did that. Really? Oh my God. That's about 12 inches and it didn't swallow the hook. Let me tie my hook on all the way. That's a beast. Guys, she just got a big 12-inch female red ear full of eggs. Thing's probably 1.5 pounds. We may not have got a lot of the desired species, but when we did get one, they were really nice. This is the fish of the day so far, without a doubt. God.
Over the belly. It still had a lot of eggs.
Down. That is a tank. My gosh.
She's speaking first. I thought it's a small fish.
That is huge. Man.
That's surprising.
Gosh.
It's not in the grass. It's below the can.
Still feels decent though. No. Bluegill. Alright, we're gonna have to go back to the car for a minute. That's a nice bluegill though. Not bad at all, is it? Look at that. 8-incher. These hooks bend easy. Real easy. Alright guys, I got me an 8-inch bluegill. Look at that. Not bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back. I got 8%. Not a bad bluegill, guys. Beautiful.